Welcome to a new section on data ingestion. In this session, we'll be ingesting data of ECDC from GitHub location to our data lake. This will give us the COVID-19 information from each country in the EU. Let's cast our mind back at the solution architecture for a moment to set the context. As we said before, we have a requirement to ingest COVID-related information from the ECDC website to our data lake. There are 4 different files we want to ingest from the ECDC website. We'll tackle that requirement using Azure Data Factory in this section. You might be thinking that this pipeline will be very similar to the pipeline that we created in the previous section, except for the data source. Yes, we'll start with that as the basis, but I'll introduce some of the advanced concepts in Data Factory so we can make our pipelines more scalable and performant. We'll start the module with a tour around the ECDC website and then a more detailed overview of the data. We'll then create the initial pipeline to ingest one of our files similar to what we did in the previous module. I'll then introduce the concept of pipeline variables and parameters, using which we will make our pipeline more dynamic. I'll then take you through some more control flow activities, such as lookup and for each, and show you how to use them to make our pipeline to process multiple files in parallel. I'll then show you how to pass parameters from link services into datasets. And finally, we'll put them all together so we have a metadata-driven pipeline that ingests the data from ECDC website to our data lake with ease. I have also provided a list of useful resources at the end of the module to help with further learning. Let's get started with understanding the ECDC data that we are going to ingest in the next session.